All right, well, videos like this, people fighting on airplanes, really seems to be all too common lately. The FAA says passenger behavior investigations are reaching record levels. Last year, 183 passenger investigations were initiated. But listen to this. So far this year, remember I just said 183 last year? 789 investigations have been launched. We still have 3 months to go, including the busy holiday travel season. More than 85% of flight attendants have now been forced to deal with these unruly passengers. And today, a congressional hearing with airline employees and aviation experts detailed the scope of the problem. NewsAsia correspondent Joe Khalil live for us tonight in D.C. Joe, things really only seem to be getting worse in the air.
Yeah, that's right, Nichole. And what you just showed, we're seeing a lot of examples of that in the last year and a half or so, too many. And so the FAA, they are trying to stop this. They're trying to get harsher punishments, putting in place what they call a zero tolerance policy, which in some cases means fines of up to $45,000, depending on what you do. And you're right. Today, Congress took it up, asking what they can do as well to try and slow this trend down.
Fists flying.
Why am I being arrested or detained?
Passengers detained.
Sit down, please.
Go get him. Go get him.
Flight attendants harassed. The FAA says incidents like these on board flights are happening at twice the rate they were just last year.
Aviation workers have to deal with everything from vulgar language, including racial epithets, to punching, kicking, biting, shoving, and spitting. It is disgusting.
The FAA and Airports Council International say there isn't one specific reason for the increase in air rage, but acknowledge COVID has a lot to do with it. Of the nearly 4,400 reports of unruly passenger behavior, about 3,200 were related to airlines' mask mandates. And when these interactions become aggressive, even violent,
I've lost count the times I've been insulted or threatened on a flight.
It's the on-flight staff, like flight attendant Teddy Andrews, who bear the brunt. He described one experience asking a passenger to keep his mask on.
He said, N-word, I don't have to listen to a damn thing you say. This is a free country.
As of mid-August, the FAA issued more than $1 million in fines to unruly passengers. Still, some members of Congress say it's not enough.
The zero tolerance and the publicized fines has an impact. But we need more prosecutions.
Nichole, believe it or not, I just spoke about an hour ago with Congressman Cahaley from Hawaii. He says that while he was actually in the hearing today discussing this issue, one of his staffers was in the air and their flight had to be diverted back to Honolulu because a passenger punched a flight attendant on that flight. Again, during this hearing, it's just a really crazy situation. And, he too thinks that the answer to this is probably more serious prosecution for those who are committing these crimes in the air. That's what he says he wants to see happen.
Yeah, those videos, Joe, are just unbelievable. Something certainly has to be done. Joe, thank you for that.